Well, tonight, a 7 investigation spanning the course of years is getting results that could spare countless families from heartbreak.
New laws are being introduced in the wake of our reports that would fix some of the problems we expose with the state's troubled guardianship system. 7 investigator Heather Catallo first breaking the story in October of 2017. Families losing loved ones and people taking advantage of flaws in that system. Since that report, families began coming forward. Heather, over the years, bringing you their heartbreaking stories. Then change started to happen. Little by little, those investigations getting results for those families. And in 2019, our reports getting the attention of the state. The Attorney General launching an elder abuse task force, calling for laws to be changed because of our investigations. Then today, that change is closer than ever before. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig is going in depth to lay out those changes and what they mean for those families who have been waiting for years.
Guardians are supposed to act in the best interest of vulnerable people, and that hasn't always happened, and reform is long overdue.
I just want my parents back. I want them to enjoy the retirement that they should have had prior to this company taking over.
It's a trail of heartbreak 7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo has been investigating for years, exposing serious problems, even abuse and corruption in the adult guardianship system.
They don't want us to see in, they don't want them to see out. So it's a perfect way to hide them back there.
And today, Attorney General Dana Nessel and members of Michigan's Elder Abuse Task Force announced legislation aimed at bringing a stop to the problems in the guardianship system.
With the reforms we propose today, probate judges will have additional tools in the law to make sure that the rights of people with guardians are protected.
What the bills introduced will do include increasing training for guardians, putting more procedural safeguards in place when a guardian is appointed, installing more protection for someone's property, and transparency on how that property is being used.
The seniors have become an industry, and they're cash cows.
Action News first shined a light on the problem in 2017 with Mila Capista's mom and dad, and a system Mila says essentially allowed her parents to be robbed.
My mother's $6,000 strand of pearls got sold for $700. Every single bit of my mother's fine jewelry got sold, despite the fact there was a court order in place, no jewelry was to be sold.
So thankfully, Heather Catallo from WXYZ-7 began to cover our story, and we're forever thankful for her, because at that point that's when the AG's office intervened.
I think it's nice for families in Michigan to know that after this many years of telling these terrible stories, things are finally starting to change.
This is not fly-by-night legislation. These bills come from years of discussion and a task force and nonpartisan review.
Reform long overdue, and no one will soon forget the images of Bob Mitchell and Barbara Delbridge reaching out to loved ones through the 6.5-foot privacy fence their guardian put up around their Utica home.
Elderly folks in the guardianship system should not be fenced in. That was insanity.
These families are so traumatized. I have spent hours and hours and hours talking to them over the last 4 years, and to lose your loved one and have absolutely no recourse to get them back is absolutely devastating. So hopefully this new legislation will bring some hope with some additional reforms, and the system can get a little bit better because so many families have suffered.
And I think now that, all this corruption is out in the open, people see it, they need to come together to fix it. Our elderly people deserve that.
Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Great job, Heather, on that investigation for sure. Now, the daughter of radio legend and Michigan native Casey Kasem was at today's hearing advocating for guardianship reform. In the final years of Casey's life, Carrie Kasem says she was denied access to her own father until winning a legal battle to become his conservator in 2014. The Kasem Cares Visitation Bill later became law in California. She's now helping other families fight for their loved ones.
There's thousands of people going through this. I'm with them today. Listen to their stories. This is happening. This is an epidemic. It really is, and things need to change.
The Kasem Cares Visitation Bill allows adult children to ask a judge for visitation rights to a parent or a loved one. Michigan passed similar legislation in 2019, but Kasem says more needs to be done to protect people in our state who are most at risk.
And for a step-by-step look at Heather Catalo's years-long investigation, or for access to resources to help navigate the guardianship system, head to WXYZ.com.